Your brain is the most powerful weapon in the world. Once you put away your phones and your computers and all that we have nowadays, yeah, it's great. We're up to date. But your brain is the only thing you have when you're going through depression, when you're going through hard times, when you're going through death, real life. You can't Google that, man. You're alone. You're alone. You may have a shrink you're going to, you may have a best friend you're going to, but there's 24 hours in the day where you're alone in this brain, and your brain is talking to you in all kinds of ways, and it wants to control you and pull you in these different pockets. If you can't control your own brain and your brain controls you, you got to tell your brain where you want to go and how you want to go and how you want to get there. You got to control it. If not, it's over. What existed for me was, okay, man, how am I going to make this work? And all I knew back then was hard work. The only way anything gets accomplished. That's all I heard back in those days. You got to work hard. You got to work hard. I'm not getting I can't get this paragraph. I can't remember what the f***'s in this paragraph to pass this test to get in the military. Read again. Still not getting it. Read again. But if you're not getting it, write it out. And that's how I started learning. Okay, well, I got to write out everything I do. And then write it out again. And write it out again. And guess what happened? I got it. I can't swim. I'm negative buoyant. Go back again. I can't swim. Go back again. Go back again. Go back again. I got it. I realized if I keep going back and going back and going back until the just becomes, your mind will say, okay, we're going to figure it out, because he is not going to stop. It's not like I'm going to try one more time. No, it's just like alarm clock goes off, boop, we're going back. I can't read right, we're going back. I gave myself no way out, and my mind realized that. They said, okay, we're going to adapt and overcome now. Like a lot of people say, trying hard. Your mind knows, man. It knows this guy's bullshitting me, man. This guy's lying. There's no truth behind it. When I was in Navy SEAL training, people go, how were you there for 18 months? The program was only 6 months long. You were in 3 hell weeks in 1 year. No one's ever done that. How did you do that? I talk about the new norm. When I lived in a $7 a month place when I was growing up for a short period of time, I loved it. I didn't know any different. That was my norm. Once we moved out of that place, we moved to a $236 a month place. I was like, I never want to go back to that little piece of shit. But if you go back to that $7 a month place and you realize this is where I live, this is all I got, your mind says, roger that, this is home. So when I was going through Navy SEAL training for 18 months and going back through all the hard parts over and over again, I told myself after the first time, I knew it was gonna be a long journey there. My body was breaking down. It was just how it was going on. I said, you know what, this is my new norm. So my mind said, it's like going to work. Like you go to work, you put your suit and tie on, I go into suffering every day. Every day, suffering, being broken, duct taping my feet up, stress fractures, shin splints, being broken. This is my new norm. And your mind says, if we're not broken, this ain't normal. We gotta be broken. So then your mind starts to get tougher and tougher and more callous. People go, how did you run on broken feet? Broken shins. My mind knew this is how we operate. We're in Navy SEAL training. This is what we are. I became hell. And that became my new norm. I gave myself no way out. There was nothing outside these walls of hell. Nothing. I love God, but for a short period of time, I became the devil, because that was hell. I became the boss, the owner, the CEO of Navy SEAL training. That was my mindset. And that's how you get through things. You immerse yourself in wherever it is, and you become that. You become that and give yourself no way out. When I was 297 pounds and I was fat as hell trying to be a Navy SEAL, the scariest thing in the world to me, even to this day, was that could have been the rest of my life. I thought then I was trying hard. That's the scariest thing in the world. I thought then 297-pound, working for Ecolab, spraying for cockroaches, making $1,000 a month. I thought that was me at my 100% potential. Come to find out, a few years later, I wasn't anywhere near that. 106 pounds less, graduated Navy SEAL training, went on to do all these other things. Looking back on that, that was me trying hard. That's why people gotta understand, what is in us, we have no idea until we start trying hard. And I mean really trying hard, where you're obsessed with, hey, this is my new norm. My new norm is that, wow, this isn't always fun. It's not always meant to be fun. And that's when you know you're trying hard. Guys, sadistic. I realized how the brain works. I figured out how the brain works. I'm a scared kid, and that's what gives me so much power. I had no foundation, and I built this off of just researching the mind. The feeling you get is basically invincibility. You realize that you can't do it all the time. When you need to do it, I know I can go to a place that I can live in. And when you know that you can run on broken legs and you can do certain things that a lot of people can do, but they're not willing to do, this power, this sympathetic nervous system of fight or flight, and you're fighting, it gives you this charge of energy of when you're sitting there at 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning and you're duct taping your feet up because they're broken, and you're doing it by yourself, and you're going through arguably one of the hardest training in the world. And these guys, most of them are healthy, and you're going through it broken, and you're already at a disadvantage, but you're still there. You can feed into that and tap into that for a lot of power. But if you look at it, well, I'm broken, man. I'm not gonna make it. But if you look at it as, man, I'm broken and I'm still here, and I'm fighting, and I'm gonna find a way to get through this because I have no other place to go. It gives you a lot of power. When things start to suck really, really bad, my brain and a lot of people's brain, they don't go to your dad beating you up. Your brain says, we gotta get the out of here. This is miserable. So anger goes away a lot of times when you're suffering, because your brain just says, we gotta run, we gotta go. So that anger is not popping up saying, oh, I wanna show them, I wanna show those people. No, there has to be a much deeper, when I say deeper, it has to be down to mineral soil. It has to be down to that nice mineral soil where nothing can burn. You can't burn dirt. So it has to be down that low, that literally is something in you that's at the core of your soul. But you don't find it unless you spend a lot of time with what you want to be in life. I can't give that to you. Right. You can't give it to somebody. When you find your true passion in life, and my passion for me was like, oh, I want to be, I don't give a Navy SEALs, Army, I don't give a shit. I want to serve my country. I want to be someone that I'm proud of. I want to look at myself in the mirror because I was so disappointed. That accountability mirror I talk about, I was so disappointed in what I saw every day. I wanted everybody to love David Goggins. And a lot of people did. I didn't love myself. But I knew a lot of us want to find peace first. So people say, man, you always talk about this suffering and pain and I'm at peace right now because I went through that. Right? You don't find peace first. If you do, Merry Christmas. More power to you. More power to you. I found peace on the opposite end of finding myself. And no one really finds themselves without going through trials, tribulations, suffering, accountability. And accountability is suffering. Being accountable every day for doing right for yourself, for the people next to you, it's miserable. It's hard. So, even the smallest details.
All right. Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Hey, Jen. Hey, Tom. Brady.
Interesting.
Awesome. Wasn't that amazing? That's,
Morning.
yeah, David Goggins, right, Tom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. So what I liked is all you have is your brain. It's just you and your brain most of the time. So you have to learn how to control it. You have to learn about your own brain, and you have to work hard, and you have to just realize how your brain works. The other very interesting thing was you can't do it all the time. You just have to learn how the brain works to be able to do it when you need to do it, right? And how your brain stops you from doing things. But I also like how getting to your new norm. What is your new norm? So is it, what does your new world look like, and what do you, how do you get there? And what does that become? He's talking about being a Navy SEAL and just enduring pain and all this stuff all the time. That's just his new world, right? Just going into that. And just realizing, he's broken, but he's still fighting. That's the new norm. So yeah, you need to learn and figure out how the brain works. And I feel that's so important, especially for what we're doing. I mean, I like the idea of just, I also like the idea of just have to keep learning something over and over and over and over and over again until you've got it. Everyone thinks, oh, I just don't know how to do that. Playing guitar is the same thing. Everyone says it's talent. It's not talent, it's work. Start it and just keep doing it and don't stop. And maybe you're going to suck for 10 years like I did, or maybe even 20 years at it. And then eventually you get good, and you can limit that 10 or 20 years into, 18 hours a day of practicing an instrument. And then, you're going to get good at it quicker. And that's what happens. So, and sure, there's a smidgen of talent, but I think the talent is really from just doing something over and over and working at it. There's no physical limitation really. There might be a physical limitation with surfing or something physical, or tennis, but anyway, cool. And have you have you listened to any of his other stuff, Tom?
But yeah, oh yeah, I've listened to a lot of his stuff. There's a lot on YouTube about him. I mean, his life history is pretty amazing. What he went through in his entire life. I mean, he actually tried 3 times for the SEAL teams. I mean, he was really pushing to go through it. Like he said in the video there. I mean, they had actually cut him loose because of medical reasons, and he went back and he wanted, he thought he escaped not having to go through that training, and he realized he wanted to, really wanted it, and he went back. They really didn't want to give it to him, to get him back in, but he kept fighting, and he ended up getting back in. Like he said, he was in 3 times, I think.
Wow.
I mean, his childhood was miserable. Yeah, pretty tough character.
Wow. Yeah, and physically out of shape and way overweight. That must make things way harder.
Yeah. Oh, he was not in the shape he's in now. No way.
Right. Well, because he said he was 100 pounds overweight when he was trying.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah. But he just, his beliefs. Like he's a big person with his beliefs about not so much honoring yourself for the accomplishment, but honoring yourself for the commitment. Which is a big plus. A lot of a lot of people wait until they get somewhere, they reach that spot, and then congratulate themselves. But just taking that action, just having that focus, just having that intent is a big part in it too.
Yeah. Honoring yourself for the commitment, the work you're doing, and the commitment that you're committed to, the thing you're committed to. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, and I think you find everyone that's figured things out they have all realized that you have to get to know your brain and how it works and what's stopping you and what drives you forward and what makes you do things and what makes you happy about doing things. You know, it's nice to be working on something when you're excited and happy about it. That's all your brain too, you know, and be happy and when you're working, you know, working is not always easy either, especially if it's physical. But yeah, it's all the brain. Yeah, it's only you and your brain. Yeah. What's that, Tom?
I just maintaining your focus, you know?
Yeah, maintaining focus, which is what we're doing, right?
Yeah, definitely. Hey, how was that? I didn't get on that thing this weekend. It was a lot of value there, I imagine. I saw that one thing that Brady was nice enough to post there, that video.
Yeah, that's the only one I got rendered so far. Angela recorded the whole thing also.
The entire weekend, or?
It was only the one day, as far as I know.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Okay.
But it was about 4 hours long.
okay.
So there are some other speakers having to do with more training, you know, what they do to acquire leads and how to do it. You know, cover the 3-3-1 again, the heart. The people that talk about producing from your heart, they were on.
Yeah. And some X49 info and training, no?
I think he did come out again. He spoke a lot in that first video, but I think there was another portion where he spoke more about X49.
Yeah, I'm going to review it for sure, Tom, and then let's share some of it this week and next week, like on these calls.
Yeah, that video was nice that you made, Brady. I didn't realize he was on that long, you know?
Yeah, he spoke for what, an hour?
Yeah. I like the 90-day challenge that they created. I mean, that's something that people can think about maybe utilizing in their own business too, you know, like see how many people want to take that challenge with them, you know.
Yeah, they also had I don't know if you saw that file. Let's see, it's in your back office, but it's a download. And Angela put that link in there also, but it's in your Lifeway back office. And it's a download PDF of all the sections that David talked about and talks about the X49. But it's something you'll want to download and have available.
Oh, where is it? All in the back office?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think the video is in the Lifeway back office, but that download is.
Oh, okay.
That was, I think it's under resources.
Yeah, there's a lot of information there in resources.
And they also added all the X49 and banners and stuff to your mobile app.
Oh, okay.
And
I haven't even looked at half of that stuff yet, you know.
And some new X49 material, no? Videos or
yeah, I'm looking at this now. It's under resources.
Okay, because that'll be good once they start coming out with some info and stuff we could share on the X49.
What did they do with the X49? Did they extend the bonus pack, or is that over? Because that was supposed to end on the 28th, I think.
They've got a new one going on. Yeah, go to resources and go down to where the hell was that just at? Resources, marketing tools, scroll down, and it's got a little short video, and it's got a PDF of the X49 education deck.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good content then.
Yeah.
Nice. Thank you.
Yeah, because I don't even know how to present it. I'm presenting it as it's a natural product that builds muscle mass and gives endurance, more endurance. So for performance, when you want to bring your performance to the next level.
And get that performance edge. Yeah. Now, I mean, I guess people are marketing it. Are people marketing it as a supplement to X39, or
it's in conjunction with. Here, can I share my screen?
Yep.
Sure.
Because you could do X39. Can you do X49 on its own, or is it? That's good.
It,
Oh.
they,
Yeah, I'm losing your audio, Brady. Is that just me?
they talk about it being used with in conjunction. Your overview.
Okay. Oh, and where did this come from? This PDF?
This is in your back office
Okay.
under resources. Scroll down, and it's in there where you can download it,
Okay.
and it covers everything.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, that's all right there. Awesome. Cognition, muscle recovery.
But they talk about using it in conjunction with X39
Yeah,
to enhance performance, muscle growth, all that.
yeah. Fat loss in tandem with a healthy diet and bone health. Yeah.
Something like that.
Okay, that's cool. And any
Sorry.
idea?
Sorry. Must
Yeah,
stop
no
sharing.
problem. Any idea when how you use it with the X39? Is it 12 hours one and 12 hours the other?
Yep.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
which one in the day and which
So
one at
you
night?
you would use both those at the same time,
Same time.
or you can wear X39 at night. But then they were talking about using, I think, X39, X49 during the day, and then carnosine at night. It was either carnosine or the Y-age, one of the two.
It was the Aeon, I think it was.
Oh,
Aeon.
yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, Aeon.
I think it's that too.
What's the passcode, you know?
So here, I'll just put you on mute. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, so X49, X39 in the day for 12 hours, and then the Aeon at night, right? I'm gonna try that. And when's it coming out in the rest of the world? I heard it's in Canada, available in Canada now. So that's good news. You're on mute. I put you on mute, Brian. Great.
Sorry, what question did you just ask? I was talking to you.
Yeah. So where's it available now? Did they launch any other countries? I know.
Oh, it's available in Canada also. You can get the packs in Canada.
Okay, but nowhere else.
I don't know about the other countries for the promotion. Maybe, maybe not.
Okay.
But what were we saying?
Yeah. So we were saying.
With the X49, when David's talking about all this, he's talking about using like 4-minute exercises in the morning. You got to drink like a liter of water, and you do his 4-minute routine of exercising.
Oh yeah.
It's called Tabata, which I never looked into before, but it sounds so interesting that if you do this even for a short period of time, you can start losing weight, building muscle mass, have your blood pressure go down, all kinds of things start happening. Wow. And I think all that was in the deck. I think it's in there.
And he talked about that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go.
Oh, yeah. He's got this whole thing.
That's crazy.
Percent of improvement. Oh, shoot. I got to share the screen.
4 minutes a day. That's insane. Everybody can do that.
Let's see. Let's go back up. Benefits. Builds muscle quickly, strength, stamina. In 2 months, this goes up. And he's talking about, I think this is for regular people, but even for people over 70, the percentages are pretty high.
Wow. Awesome.
74.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Come back.
I'm on for that. I'll just add it to my morning routine.
Yeah. Fat-free muscle mass goes up 20%.
With the X49. Okay.
Yeah, with the X49.
Okay, I'm going to order some this month.
Drops your blood pressure. But again, it has to do with nutrition, water intake, exercise. But if you are the type of person that's even does any exercises at all, this is going to benefit you that much more.
Right. Yeah, that's really awesome.
I don't know how much it'll actually do if you're just a couch potato.
Yeah.
That's a whole book to marketers too, though. You know.
Yeah, that's what that's my brain is going. a whole different
I mean,
marketing group of
But
people.
look at this. With X49 only, calories burned 73%. With X49 goes to 90%.
Wow, that gives me goosebumps. That's awesome.
Yeah. Pulse decrease by 5%.
Yeah. Wow. See, and those are from studies, right? Research studies. Yeah.
It actually helps improve blood flow too. They
Yep.
say. Too. Yeah.
Yep. See, performance
That's why
goes
the
over the blood.
yeah.
Yeah, and that special they have going on is pretty good.
Yeah.
I wonder what it's going to be. What the regular price will be.
Probably the
Yeah.
same as X39.
Yeah. Like 99 is what I'm.
I
Yeah,
think that's the end of that.
99, yeah.
See if there's any other information. Review studies.
And what I'm going to do for Mexico, and anyone else in the world can do that, I'm gonna have it shipped to my US address, and then they can forward it anywhere in the world. So it's a little extra cost because it's free shipping, or I'm paying the shipping cost to get it to my US address, but then they forward it immediately to anywhere in the world.
Nice.
So, yeah, so that gets around this. We can't get it into the country until it's available. So, and my US address is out of Florida. You can set it up for free instantly, quickly, and you just have an address, and you just put your address in there, and it gets sent there. And when these guys get it, they forward it to the address you told them. And you can either get them to forward it immediately, whatever they get, or you can get them to hold it. So if you're ordering a bunch of stuff, they'll repackage it into a smaller box if you're getting shoes and stuff with it, and then forward it. That's their business. That's really awesome.
Nice.
I'll share a
How does
link
that
for-
work with going through customs, like for these patches? If they're not cleared in those countries, will it get stuck?
Yeah, that is a question, but I'll look into that. I think if it was some kind of pill or something, a supplement, it would be a little different. I don't think the patch is going to be a big deal. It's not something you ingest.
Yeah, that's what I was just curious what they would think, what they're going to think about.
I'll ask them at my US address and see what they say. They'll know.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you can try. You can try, right? That's all you can do.
Yeah, and if it's Mexico, they don't really look at stuff that hard.
Coming in, yeah, they don't care about what's coming in.
Yeah. So anyway, so that's one way to get it right away if you live somewhere else. And that's their business. Their business is, a lot of people like to get from Amazon, but they don't like to get other, they can't get it in their country. So.
Oh, I got you.
I think as the other countries, I think they're talking about mid-March.
Okay. Yeah.
Because this just now starts the hard launch.
Yeah.
Oops. Put you on mute.
Yeah, it would be better if you can get it in the country. Then you can just place it on your order, and you're paying one shipping charge. Yeah. So that's cool. So let's share that. Maybe let's share that on Wednesday, Brady. The whatever video from like on the X49 or whatever, and the and that information we'll do it on the Wednesday call. And then D, are you still up for sharing Instagram on Thursday, right? We said?
Yes, Thursday.
Thursday, okay, so that's cool. Instagram, I'm really looking forward to that. Start using it. Thursday and Wednesday is X49. That's cool. And tomorrow we'll pull something out to train on some online stuff. But how you doing, Ken? Any comments from David? David Goggins?
I was pretty impressed. I mean,
Yeah.
try and put yourself through the SEAL team training for 3 times is pretty insane.
Yeah. Think of what that would do to your life after that. Everything must seem easy
Think.
after that. It's like, yeah, I have. And that's a good, accomplishment to have going through that.
Oh, absolutely.
It's one thing to make a career out of it, but just to get through it. It's awesome. And we could do the same thing sitting at home here on our desks.
Oh, right.
You know, we're thinking that's hard, like contacting people and setting time aside to do something, you know, or doing a workout for 4 minutes a day.
I think we can do that.
I think we could do it. Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. That'd be a great thing to start. I mean, if you got the details from David's 4-minute workout,
Yeah.
and then got on the X49 and the X39, and start documenting that journey and start, you know, showing people what you're doing and see if they're taking that challenge. You know, it's money back guarantee. You know.
Yeah. And then sharing it with others, you know?
Yeah.
So that's all you have to do. Document it, share it with others. And then after that, we will going to be start building up our businesses and our income. And then that's duplicatable. You said, everybody try the 4-minute exercise, get on these 2 patches, document your journey, share it with others. Get on the 4-minute, you know?
Here's the thing. Think about this. I mean, I'm loving this marketing aspect. It's a 4-minute workout. Okay. Yeah. You can get the patches, get a 3-month supply of patches as a preferred customer.
We want.
Okay? This way you're guaranteed to get all your money back.
Yeah.
But you got to buy the beginning, right?
Yeah.
And then guarantee them that they'll get a refund on all their money.
Yeah.
If it doesn't work in 3 months' time, a 90-day plan. You know?
Yeah.
Now besides that, they've been experiencing the samples that they send them. You've got somebody who's hooked for life.
Yeah.
And that 90 days, that's good for coming in at silver or gold or whatever?
No, preferred, right?
Oh, okay. Preferred customer.
That's
come in as preferred, because preferred you get 90 days.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. And then just sharing their story after 90 days, and then coming in as a
distributor.
As a rep, the distributor.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can get them those results after 90 days. If they're doing David's 4-minute workout for 90 days using X39 and X49, they're going to have to see something change.
Yeah. Oh, I'm watching the clock here. We're down to a minute. We always get carried away when we get into these deep subjects. That's awesome. But isn't that great? I love it. We'll continue with that this week. That's great. I'm going to watch the videos. And that was great today. Awesome.
Thanks, Don.
That's great. So have an awesome day. And we'll share our intentions tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay. Awesome.
Bye, guys.
You guys.
Bye.
Bye.